good, family? What's up, visionaries? How y'all doing today, man? Thank you for another episode. Very special episode today, man. I got Tommie Boy OTF in the building, man. Juggling Apparel.
Yeah, I already
Know it's
know.
about to get a whole lot of game, whole lot of knowledge about to get dropped today, bro. But we're gonna get ready. Hey, take out your pen and your paper. Whole lot of gems about to get dropped. Take notes, man.
Got to.
I'm gonna let you give yourself your own introduction, man. Chicago native,
You already
junior,
know.
Jackson State University, finance major.
You
You know what I'm saying?
So you already know, man. You said a lot. From Chicago, down here in Jackson, studying business, finance. Went into that major because I want to pursue a lot of financial literacy. I'm a branch off into real estate investing. Finance with a family legacy at, developing a family legacy. So, man, down here, established my business last year. Feeling great, pursuing this year with a lot of dedication, a lot of motivation, you know. Staying focused to the top, man, trying to, go far, bro. That's the goal in life every day. That's to go far. So, we here.
To do it, Challenges lives. Change a man, challenges lives.
You know what I mean? Gotta change the minds. There's a lot of people that need their mind to be changed, you know?
Yep. So how did Jughead get started, bro?
Man, bro, so entrepreneur been in me for a minute, you feel me?
Yeah.
Selling snacks in school, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody know that hustle.
Jugging a lot of other stuff,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So came up with the word and realized like a slang word that a lot of people didn't establish, jug.
Yeah.
From the hood, it's a lot of people that, a lot of people gonna click in with me when they hear the word jug. So we thought about it. We know that a lot of people didn't establish that name, and then we was all trying to figure out. And when I say we all, a couple team members back in Chicago,
Yeah.
sitting down just thinking about what can we do. What type of things can we establish, and we thought about a clothing line. Thought about a unique name. Jug was unique because it represents the hustle, it represents the grind. A lot of people didn't establish that, so we felt as if we had to get up on that ASAP.
Yeah.
Launched the first phase, launched a few shirts, found a unique logo with a baby on it. And it all just hit us. The baby had money in his hand, and we started realizing like the word jug got a lot of power to it.
Yeah.
It's an abbreviation from the word juggle. And we connected that word to the to our logo. If they go on my social medias, they're gonna see the logo. And juggling life and jugging, and then you connect it to the baby, you realize that we've been juggling life ever since a little kids, you feel me? I mean, fresh out the gate, as soon as we opened our eyes, we started we need to learn how to talk, learn how to walk, and know the right things to learn, go to the right schools, get a lot of knowledge in our head, and we had to grow up to make sure we had our minds on straight now. That connection from us choosing a logo, choosing a word. A lot of people connect to grinding and jugging, in life right now. So, man, that word, it connects to the hood. We got a lot of rappers out here that know what it means. A lot of rappers saying the word jug. So that word is, it's around, but establishing this business, we want a lot of people to really connect to that word because we juggle life, we jug, we grind every day. So, man, we putting it on clothes. And behind the meaning of the business, we're going to start, giving motivation and inspiration to tell people to keep going, to keep pushing. Just off a word, bro, we established a business. Think about it. Just off a word that's been lingering through the hood, jug. And we made it a clothing line with a beneficial meaning.
Yeah.
So we ain't stopping, bro. We ain't going to stop. We're going to make that word a legacy.
Yep.
That's how we doing it.
Like, especially up in the urban community, like our fashion, our shoes, and our clothes, like, basically where everybody go. This is basically what we educated on. We judge other people on what we wearing, what we got on our feet, what we got on us.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like a pair of Jordans. You get your brand right, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
But now, the way you going, you showing everybody you don't got to be no rapper, and you don't got to be no ball player to make it out, though.
You ain't got to be, you just got to have a thought and a vision.
Yep.
And to go along with it. And through apparel, it's profitable.
Yep.
Selling apparel is profitable. Making money, that's having some type of financial income is also why we started this, you know what I mean? We needed some money to make.
Yeah.
As some young juggers, trying to get on the hustle. And we noticed that, through doing something like this, man, we can have like a nice stream of income. So, understanding fashion, we love to drip. You know what I'm saying? We love to put on clothes. So putting our brand on clothes and then, wearing our own apparel, having profit and having a huge meaning behind it, that's a legacy right there.
Yeah.
We just got to realize the knowledge. Now, that's why, you know, I love where I'm at right now in college, man. Learning all this stuff because I'm learning how to actually build a corporation, to understand how to really develop a business and stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm locking into all the ethics of a business, all the, you know, key things to be like a you know, a CEO of a business, and to make sure that it lasts forever. So, man, I'm trying to get to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that got to get to it. There's a lot of people that's trying to figure out which way in life they want to go. And through, you know, developing a business, you know, that's like my route, man. I also love real estate, but, you know,
Yeah.
and I ain't gonna say but to that, but man, I'm focusing on it all. I'm gonna juggle everything. I'm gonna jug in every, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotta diversify your incomes and diversify your skill sets.
You know what I mean?
That's the only way that you can make it. I like what you said earlier. So what was the thing that made you not just want to go get an internship rather than just start your business off first? I know a lot of people like, I ain't never did this before, I ain't never seen how this work. I mean, I need to go to Nike, I need to go to Dior, I need to go to Chanel to learn how to do this first.
Man, like passion, bro. It's a lot of successful young people out here, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and not worrying about going to do an internship. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, going to an internship, you know, you need to go to an intern. Well, I say like people should go to an intern if they feel as if they don't know how to develop it, you know, from the ground up. Go to an intern. You're gonna learn key insights on what a business, established business, already doing. You're gonna learn a lot of like, I say a lot of knowledge on like how to make sure, you know, the business maintain and continue to develop. Now, I didn't go to. Well, I'm thinking about it. Like currently, I'm in my internship phase.
Yeah.
And if I do an internship, bro, tell you the truth, it's gonna be in my passion in real estate. It's gonna be somewhere where a firm is already like, I mean, successful.
Yeah.
I'll go into that phase because, like, man, I'm trying to develop like communities. I want to invest into properties and everything like that. So if I ain't gonna knock internships, but at the same time, I won't go into something if it ain't my passion. I'll say,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So, like right now, I ain't gonna necessarily go into an internship worried about clothing. It's a lot of free knowledge out here.
Yeah.
Consistency and promoting,
Yeah.
understanding, you know, like, you know, good fashion.
Yeah.
But that's we know how to change our clothing up based off the season. So if we know how to provide clothing based on the weather, nice quality, you know, I mean, providing clothing for the females and the males, for the little kids, for the, you know, for the elder people, you know, just understanding certain ethics in the business and understanding what keeps like a clothing line going. Is exactly why, you feel me, we just starting and we just going, we just pursuing. You know what I mean? We making money, we understand how to make profit, how to stay disciplined and profit. We understand how to invest into, you know, like, you know, good things, good quality.
Yeah.
So, man, just certain keys, I feel as if, man, people don't gotta go to an internship, you know, to do what they want. A lot of people did it.
Yeah. But you really dropped a whole lot of gems up. Let me bring that back for them.
Talk to me.
So as you was talking about different age groups, different ethnicities and stuff like that, and diversifying who your target market is. So it really dropped a big gem on y'all. So how was you going towards like, hey, this was certain girls up in this age range, like certain girls might be this race like this, older women might like this type of stuff. So how do you go towards doing that?
Observation, bro. We see these things every day. We be around people who, man, just simple as that, just observation, you know, observing everything that people do.
Yeah. That really what it be, just observing, then a lot of trial and error. You just got to go out there and try it until it happens.
Exactly, you know what I mean? You know, squeeze in where you fit in. If we go into an internship, we going to basically mock everything that the next person doing.
Yeah.
We can do that for free by just observing what Nike doing, observing what the next people doing, and you know, provide that.
Yeah.
You know, like you say, you know, diversifying the market, you know, our market, our targets and our market and everything. So we know what the men like, we know what the females like. We network, we communicate with, you know, with other people, with other businesses that's already established. Now I know I connected with a couple entrepreneurs, and I observe other entrepreneurs and see what they provide to the kids, see what they provide, you know, to these communities, see how they gonna stand out in a certain way. So, man, watching and observing and really sinking in the knowledge and applying your knowledge out here in life is exactly how I feel as if, you know, we can attract the right target market. You know what I mean? And man, great quality.
Yeah.
You know, great quality.
That quality doing a lot. Get some good quality stuff. Then build your brand up. Who said you can't be the next Phil Knight?
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm trying to be the next Versace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Next Gucci or something.
Yeah.
And I believe that we can, but we just really gotta understand how they consistent with the fashion. Understand how they got great quality. And I mean, like, providing, you know, multiple ranges of fashion. I don't really know the main, you know, like, well, with Gucci, I know they providing great quality, great styles and stuff like that, but,
Yeah.
you know, it's motivation and, you know, meaning behind our brand. So with that, we want to provide great fashion. We want to provide, you know, motivation and inspiration to tell people to keep grinding, keep jugging. Because we've been juggling so much since a little kid, and currently, right now, it may be people that really don't even know where they're going in life.
Yeah.
So with that being said, bro, you know, it's branched off into all type of stuff, bro.
All right. So now I want to see what your thought process was going towards like your more marketing and sales, and actually get out here and actually. So when y'all first started off, how was y'all getting sales? Y'all going from person to person? Y'all DMing people on Instagram? Y'all posting ads? What y'all doing?
First, the people that we know, the people that we close around.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the first people that really hit us up, and that's the first people who we gonna go to anyways.
Yeah.
So we made sure that we contact the people that's closest to us to spread the word and have them support.
Yeah.
Then it went to the social media platforms. Went to the social media platforms and made sure that we flooded our social media, you know, to make sure that the word get out.
Yeah.
From that, consistent promotion on social media, you know what I mean? You know, having law of attraction on social media. Making sure that end up on all platforms too. We was promoting, I don't know how many of the team members got all platforms, but I know I was promoting on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. I was even hitting up group chats in my group me from like, look, group chats I'm in with school and everything. Like I was just shooting it out, bro. I was just making sure that, when we first launched, man, it's just getting the exposure up on, you know, from everybody that we know and up on all platforms. Later on down the line, I thought about like business cards and everything.
Yeah.
You know, getting that in-person exposure for the people who you know, it's a lot of people we run across outside. So making sure that I got outside because once we launched it, bro, it was over the summer. But then I went to school.
Yeah.
So me knowing that I had a new target audience, I had to promote on campus. I had to get a lot of people to know who I was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm outside on campus, really like kind of putting a product in people's faces, letting them know to support me, letting them know to go add me. I invested a business card after that to realize like to just hand off a business card and tell people to go add me. So those was like the level and steps of you know, like getting a business name out and getting exposure out. You know what I mean? In a sense like that.
So far as your sales wise, so just say your first sales pitch you had to do, how did that make you feel? Like, I know a lot of people, you know, mess up and be shouting their first sales pitch because they ain't never did it before. Now they may freeze up.
So I say like keep it simple, because at the same time you don't want to force nobody, you know what I mean? So I'll try to like, the first thing that catches the person's eye is the name of the business, Juggheads. So I try to get them a clear clarification of what Juggheads mean. It's like the juggle of life. They may see the baby, so I say we juggle life ever since a little kid. And if they can connect to that, then I say, man, buy a hoodie, buy a sweater. You know what I'm saying? Buy a shirt. If you like what you see, you know, come shop. Next time you feel as if you need to go shopping, man, you know, think about me. And, you know, hit me up, something like that. I don't really do too much. I try to keep it simple, but I know that the first law of attraction is the name of the business. Yeah. So if I want to get somebody to purchase something, I want them to really like connect with me in terms of like what the business mean, not just off like me putting a piece of clothes in their face. I want them to know what the business mean, because they gonna Juggheads. They might, you know, they ain't gonna really know what that means. So giving them a clarification on the name, and then giving them the, you know, the resource to where they can purchase the gear from. Yeah. And that's how I feel as if I was going about my sales pitch when I first started.
I definitely agree with you. Like the name and the brand and the logo means a lot. Just like with Nike. If you see a check, you'll associate with Nike. Then the way they do it, they promote great athletes. So if you see LeBron out here, if you see KD, you see Jordan, then you see all these football athletes and all these other athletes that Nike promotes. Yeah. They build their brand up.
Just do it.
Yep, just do it.
You know what I mean? Bro, I feel as if I feel like it's a real dedication to, because we've been established, we knocking on probably like 9 months.
Yeah.
We not there yet. We
Yeah.
not super successful. It's a lot of more dedication, a lot of more self-motivation that we gotta have to continue to expose ourselves now. It's a lot of things that we have to establish, you know, in terms of having like a strong base, a strong foundation. And from that, I've been realizing, you know, like with the exposure and like with the consistency of fashion, we just got to get stronger at that. It's a lot of people, it's a lot of entrepreneurs that's coming out with clothing lines, and we for to be in a huge competitive market.
Yep.
So we got to make sure that we dropping great quality clothing. We got to make sure that people know who we are. We got to make sure that people know what the business mean. Because say that I'm promoting right now, people might still go buy a Nike sweater. You know what I mean? So it's about us really believing, providing similar fashion, not the same exact, but you know, something that's up to part with exactly what these top, you know, corporations are doing.
Yep, exactly what Nike and Adidas and everybody else do. They compete, make similar stuff.
You know what I mean? And it's like, we launched jogging suits, hoodies, and shirts. Eventually, man, we finna have to start launching different type of cloth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like silk, and, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like all type of stuff. You know, I was thinking about do-rags. You know, we got on one right now, so
Yeah.
it's about us just, I mean, getting it all out there. And for the female apparel as well, we need to provide some great female apparel.
Yep. So some nice little tights and like the pros for I know they be liking that.
Some nice stuff for the females, you know, being on both sides of the plate, making sure we provide some good fashion for the females, provide some good fashion for the males. And with that being said, bro, if we can establish something like that, we get great income.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We making, you know, financially, you know, free ourselves from our monthly expenses. If we sell a nice amount of hoodies, you know, get a nice amount of sales coming in, we might just be free from our expenses every week.
Yep.
And if we can continue to do that and bring our sales in up on a higher level, financially free, if we want to call it. That's the goal. That's the goal, to build this brand up until we just, I mean, get consistent sales, people messing with us, people liking what we provide, and people loving our message. I mean, bro, we branching off into Juggheads Productions as well. I mean, like, that's for, because we got a team member, Anna Gambino. I don't really know how to spell her name, but Anna Gambino, if you know how to, spell that, go look her up. Cam the Greatest on Instagram too. CTG Cam. They artists, you know what I mean? They trying to do something with Juggheads in terms of establishing a record label.
Yeah.
So just off their passion of of rapping and doing music, they for to establish a record label or something like that. You know what I mean? Now I ain't really into the music side, but it's becoming established on their end.
Yep. But then as far as you diversify yourself out, y'all can build a big empire.
Big empire. You know what I mean? So. And then with real estate as well, bro, I might just label something Juggheads. You know what I mean? Juggheads Real Estate, Juggheads Estate, or something like that. A Juggheads community to where I provided some townhouses for people.
Yeah.
It's really establishing a name and branching off the name. Like I said, I want to start doing motivation. So Juggheads Apparel, Juggheads Motivation might be from aside from Juggheads Apparel. They might just want to see the clothes, but they might have a resource like a page to where they can go look at Juggheads Motivation, and we explain it to them, and dropping gems and dropping vids, all type of content on how it's motivation behind the business, on how you got to juggle life people juggle life every day right now. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta get this content out, bro, and stay focused and be on that grind every day. We wake up, promote. And make sure we establish and stuff for our foundation every day.
That's what's up. So, as I said earlier, we know you're in school. So, what made you decide to go to school rather than just, going somewhere in Chicago or just start out on business?
Man, the question is so amazing, bro, because if I knew what to do, you know, with being an entrepreneur, well, like I said, I was an entrepreneur in high school, but man, like if bro, I came to college really because I ain't have that much knowledge. Tell you the truth, I knew that college was going to provide me with a lot of knowledge that I already wasn't aware of. So, man, networking, I knew I was going to be around a huge amount of people. Baseball as well, but like, you know, I came to school, baseball, and it's competitive out here. It's a different level of the sport. So I wanted to come to school for baseball as well. But it all hit me that, you know, I was still trying to do some entrepreneur things on campus. So, you know, the clothing line being established and everything didn't come about until last year. I wasn't even thinking about a clothing line, bro. But, you know, with this meaning and the message behind the business, like, I wish I knew something like this before I came to college.
Yeah.
Having the knowledge in terms of how to establish a business, I probably invested over $20,000, you know, in the school, you know, way more. But if I had a lot of knowledge, bro, and I had a lot of, you know, people around me who was already familiar, you know, with entrepreneurship in my home, like, and like people in my home, like, if we all believed in something like this, you know, and executed, you know, the right ethics to, you know, to develop a business, I would have never went to college. But I came to college because, in a sense, bro, I was lost. In a sense, I didn't have a direct route.
Yeah.
So me coming to college was, in a sense, to figure out my route.
Yeah.
In a sense, bro.
I just kind of felt the same way. I feel like college is a place where you come find yourself. I feel like a little small town, like we didn't really have no directions, like what we were gonna go do.
Right.
So if you want to you come out here to play ball, or you just super smart, I didn't think we would wait for you to get into college.
You know what I'm saying?
So me being there, I know I just didn't want to be just at Walmart, you know, at Walmart DC.
Exactly.
Getting like the two biggest places up in my little small town I came from. I know I wasn't trying to do that. So I come on out to college, see what it's about, really find myself. And it really expanded my mind and opened me up to new things.
Exactly.
Got me to focus on business.
You feel me? Because you've been doing a lot of great stuff with finance and, you know, all the things you've been doing, bro. It actually get me back to think, like, once I came to school, I knew that I wanted to know more about money.
Yeah.
I knew that I had the mindset on real estate. So the school doesn't provide a real estate major, but I know that it's something within, you know, like business.
Yeah.
That can still teach me some stuff that coincides with real estate. So I knew that I wanted to come to school for business. And then I learned about finance.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of money, where the money at. You know, you got to learn a lot of financial literacy to, you know, to be aware of how to handle, you know, huge amounts of money. And, you know, currently, you know, become knowledgeable of the things that we do day by day. And, you know, things that a business does day by day to be more successful and financially stable, financially free, you know, wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff in that, and just, you know, just having like the knowledge on money. So, man, I came to school already with an understanding that it was more that I had to learn. No cap.
Yeah, 'cause I remember back in accounting last year, it was I don't think we really know each other yet. So I think like the second or third week of school, it was like we were doing a problem in Miss Adele class. You can run back in Detroit up there. I was like the way I was going about the stuff. Now I'm really into it.
No cap,
like, yeah,
man.
definitely a good place.
I'm trying to see what we was doing in that class. What?
I think that we were just breaking off into it, like just doing regular financial accounting, just learning the basis of it.
Oh yeah.
I think we were actually preparing for a test, and just the way y'all boys was up on y'all was answering all the questions. I was like, yeah,
bro. Yeah, I remember that now. I remember that financial accounting. That had me. It's a lot of courses that coincides to how we gotta we gotta hire that stuff in our own business as well, bro. So it's like,
cause I know they helped me out a lot. Cause I was thinking like the stuff she was teaching, like keeping up with everything, the way everything must be set up. Just really helped me think about my business, how my inventory needs to be set up, how I need to do some tax stuff and all that.
For real, man. This school teaches us a lot, bro. I swear, I do feel good because I wasn't. As I learned that it's a lot of people that teach this stuff for free.
Yeah.
But you know, it comes with more discipline being at this facility. You know, like I'm talking about facility at this university. It comes with more discipline that's set up for us, and you know, that discipline, you know, to waking up to every day to class, going to class, you know, that kind of helped me. But to get back into the knowledge aspect of everything, bro, I really realized how if people not worrying about how to build their own family legacy or a legacy for themselves or establishing a business for themselves, I need to have my name on something before I leave Earth. So I know I wanted to establish a business, bro. So connecting it back to the knowledge that I'm getting from school, bro, we learning everything that a business does. In our major, we learning everything that coincides within a business. So it's like, it's either we use the perception to master the knowledge to work for a business or master the knowledge to use it in our own business. Yeah. And I used to be on both sides of the plate, realizing like, man, I can learn all this stuff and be smart in a business. Yeah. Or I can think about it like, bro, I ain't got no family legacy. Yeah. I ain't got no, that's why I'm in school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in school realizing like, I can either get so smart to work for a company or I can get so smart to create my own legacy. Yeah. And that's what I'm doing, bro. I gotta create the own legacy, man. So I'm sinking that, and we only a junior, bro. We got one more good year. Yeah. Well, you graduated in a couple months, man. Congratulations to you, bro. Congratulations to you, man. But, man, I'm sinking in all this knowledge, bro, as of now, to realize that I got to create a legacy for myself. I will, if it's come to a point to where I got to worry about a financial position, I will work for a job to satisfy my financial position. But I'll also be working for a job to realize the keys within their system, to branch it off into my own system.
That's you're supposed to work your job, learn from it.
And that's what a lot of the team members on. That's what we on. We creating our own foundations. No cap.
Yeah. After I heard somebody say this, he's from Mississippi, a comedian, but they actually got a lot of business ventures. He got his own media company too, Carlos Miller.
Carlos Miller, yeah.
He, on the 85 South show, was on Wild 'N Out and a couple more things.
Yeah, that's
right. He said this and it really got to me and say, I never known anybody that had a job that paid them enough to be good for the rest of their life. They pay you just enough to get you back within the next 2 weeks.
You feel me, bro? You feel me, man?
I ain't gonna never pay you enough to be financially free.
And that's the thing, bro. That's a huge key right there, bro. How do you feel as if you're gonna become financially free? Now, a lot of these jobs not gonna, set us up for life like he said, but it comes with having multiple incomes. You know what I'm saying? And you know how we trying to do. We trying to have like some huge incomes. Real estate, that's automatic income. You know what I mean? I don't know why the word can't click in, but what it is, the type of income it is, residual, not residual.
Yeah, you got residual income, then
passive income.
Then you got that rental income coming in from your rentals.
You know what I mean? So having these multiple incomes, I mean, just money coming in out of nowhere. You know what I mean? That's how you become financially free. Having something set up to where you getting money from here and there. Man, you gotta wait to get paid. How many weeks in a year? That's 52 weeks. Man, divide that by 2 or whatever.
You only got 26 times you getting paid.
You know what I'm saying? You only getting paid 26 times in a year out of 365 days. Yeah. It's 365 days, but you only see money 26 times. Yeah. Come on, man. I'm trying to see money 365 days. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see money every day.
So I was watching Earn Your Leisure the other day. I was watching this entrepreneur. Like, I make sure I got my sleeping bag every night. Like, if I ain't making money while I'm sleeping, I'm doing something wrong. I gotta put my money to work. My money gotta go work for me. I gotta keep my sleeping bag working.
No cap, man. Gotta make money while I'm sleeping. And I'm not even doing it now. I can say I'm trying to create the system to where I can do it now. But that comes with us realizing, like, every day is something new that we gotta, figure out now. It ain't no rush to, to just be money hungry. But if you in your passion, if you doing something, if you know you're stable, like, continue to go down that route. But if you know that you're not happy with a certain financial, because as we was younger, I'm younger, and as we got older, our wants and our needs have evolved as well. So they were small back then, but our wants and our needs has become way bigger now. Yeah. So that means we need bigger paper. You know what I'm saying? We want the bigger home. We want the better car. We want the better clothing. So that, that's the money. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's the money, bro. So we got to realize how we got to, want more. I say, like, if you got your passion and you stable, like I say, that's cool. But if you know that you're trying to receive more and do more in life, there's certain things that you got to establish and do in terms of your knowledge. And, bringing in extra incomes, bro. As of right now, you go on Instagram, you're going to see so many entrepreneurs. You're going to see so many people talking about financial income. It's because a lot of people becoming woke to the financial world. You know what I mean? Shit, Fernandez, yeah. A lot of people better be comfortable on Fernandez because they gonna be drowned in.
Yeah, they're gonna be drowning out these liabilities. They don't know where their money going.
And poverty, bro. Yeah. Poverty is what we trying to come from. Yeah. Come from. You know, I ain't gonna say I came from poverty. I came from a stable home, but I know that my wants and my needs are evolving.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, you know, evolve my money. I'm trying to evolve like from the current state that I'm in to a better state. So yeah, man.
I really believe it was like just that was keeping knowledge away from us. Everybody didn't have the same, you know, internet access and Wi-Fi that we got. You know, just go Google something at the tip of your fingertips.
You feel me?
Just imagine if our grandparents could have had this, you know, they could have changed whole generations. I could have been in a way better position I am right now.
Man.
Just knowing this. So by the time I have my grandkids, I know I want them to be in a certain place, have them to do certain things. So just if I'm getting that, they should have 10 times what I have, just all the opportunities they can have for what I built for them right now.
Exactly, bro. And that's what I want. I want to establish some things for my future legacy. I don't know what it consists of, but I know for my family in the future, bro, I wanna have a lot of knowledge set up for them. We still in the point to where we seeking the routes. Yeah. I want to have these routes set up for my kids and, you know, for my family that's, you know, still here, that's developing, for all the young kids in my family, because, you know, we gonna put them right through the same system, go to school, let them develop their passion, see what their passion is. But our goal is to make sure that we guide them in the right routes to where they can be the best of themselves. You know what I mean? I mean, like execute the best within themselves, bro. And that's us having the knowledge already formed. A lot of my people probably can't teach me so much about real estate. Yeah. Go to school and learn it. You know what I mean? So, but if they know the knowledge, have the resources, have the networks, saving money, that's building me, that's leading me in the right direction. But our goal right now, bro, you know, before we continue, you know, branch off, is to establish our foundation, I say, bro, you know what I mean? Establish everything that we're learning, be the best at it, you know what I mean? And make sure that it's a foundation for the next generations, you know what I mean? And like you said, bro, we dropping gems. Yeah. So hopefully people can pick up on some of these things in terms of establishing a legacy, realizing that one day you might have a family who you might need to guide in this world. Man, the world crazy right now.
It really is.
And the world crazy right now, so we need to be on point with we need to be on point with how to maneuver right now, and also set up a way to where, like, if it gets crazier down the line, I don't know if it's going to become easier. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't think money going to become free, or a lot of things I think it's going to become harder, so we need to be on point with establishing that foundation, man, and make sure we setting up knowledge for ourselves and for people in the future that we might come across and who we care about.
That's definitely.
Yeah, bro.
Now I'm about to go and pivot to our next segment, though.
Let's talk to me.
All right, so if you could tell something to the 18-year-old Tommie, what would you tell them? First out of high school, what would you tell 18-year-old Tommie?
Man, bro, that's a great question. 18-year-old Tommie. You know, what they just did, you know what I'm saying? Freshman year in college. Thinking about my freshman year, because I was already from being so strongly, you know, academic oriented in high school. Yeah. I was already I tell myself, bro, you better grind hard, you know what I mean? Because I was worried about baseball. Yeah. I should have, work every day towards my passion, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if 18-year-old Tommie, man, I'd be telling him to learn as much as you can. Like, I was already on money. I'd be thinking about what type of business can you establish at that age. It's people that establish business at 13, 10, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I tell that 18-year-old Tommie to, like, you know, because my passion was deeply upon that baseball. So, you know, I'll be work out every day, you know, do what you got to do to perfect yourself. Learn the game, learn the field, learn your position, do what you got to do. 18-year-old Tommie that care about money, save your money, you know what I mean? Yeah. Learn about investing. You know, investing gonna make that dollar flip. Yeah. Learn about what to invest into and to make sure that, you know, you be disciplined to, you know, increasing that investment, increasing the equity and the income and the revenue that's coming in based upon that investment. And learn money. Learn what type of other assets that I can acquire. You know what I mean? Like if I was 18-year-old, if I could talk to 18-year-old Tommie, I'd tell him like seek real estate.
Yeah.
As I was doing, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I had did like a class. Now that was later on my freshman year. That was like after I was going into sophomore year. But I mean, seek as much knowledge in a real estate field at that age. You know what I mean? Like we can start talking about so much finance stuff in terms of like, you know, like using other people's money in real estate.
Yeah.
That if I knew that and acquiring the right knowledge that I need to have, I'll tell 18-year-old Tommie, man, you better be thinking about financial freedom.
Yeah.
Thinking about financial legacy and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because generational legacy, you know, generational wealth. I'll be telling Tommie to think about those things and to, you know, to pursue your passion and to keep your head right, you know what I mean? And stay safe, stay aware of not how to get into a position that I don't want to be in.
Yeah.
18-year-old Tommie was in a position to where like he was I guess I'd say worried about a down moment, but once those moments were satisfied, you know, like at a comfortable state, I tell 18-year-old Tommie continue to be comfortable and continue to learn how to stay comfortable.